Well, this is Michelle Gold here, talking to you about the Who Will Go album and outreach project. This is day 23, counting down for the big day that I'll finally be able to have the funds to go record this music that I want to travel with and use as an outreach. I want to give out a couple hundred albums to people who don't know the Lord, and as well as sell some of them for donation as a way to keep my ministry going so I can continue to do what I do for the Lord with my husband and family. So anyway, yesterday I talked about the song Stay Away, and today I'm going to talk about Shalom. Now, disturbing is a word a lot of people would use when you think about all the fighting that goes on in Israel, in the Middle East. In fact, there's a great author, Charlie Dyer, whom I really respect and look up to, who writes a lot on Middle Eastern material. And it's just disturbing how there's always wars going on and always things going on. Well, in around 2002, I moved to Nashville, Tennessee from New York City. This was following 9/11, and it was a really peaceful time in Nashville because everything was so quiet and life was so peaceful that I started to get afraid that I would grow complacent in my faith. And I remember praying to the Lord, Lord, let not disaster strike before I get on fire for you, and before I have the longing and the desire to reach out to your people. And at that time, the Lord put on my heart the song Shalom. And the reason why the Lord put that song on my heart is because so many people say, peace, peace, I want peace. And peace is a wonderful, phenomenal thing to pray for. It's something to aspire to. It's a skill, but it's also a gift from God. And it's something that we only get from our Messiah, Yeshua, the hope, the peace, the only hope for peace in the Middle East. Hey, that rhymes. It rhymes for a reason. And proof of that would be Revelations in the Bible, chapter 21. Then I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the old heaven and the old earth had disappeared, and the sea was also gone. And I saw the holy city, the New Jerusalem, coming down from God out of heaven like a bride, beautifully dressed for her husband. I heard a loud shout from the throne saying, look, God's home is now among his people. He'll live with them. They'll be his people. God himself will be with them. He'll wipe every tear from their eyes, and there'll be no more death, and no more sorrow or crying or pain. All these things are gone forever. Wow. Look, I'm making everything new. This is the greatest peace I have ever heard or seen. And that is our promise. And when I wrote Shalom, I was thinking about Israel, but I was also thinking about all the families out there that are stressed out, that are going through tough times. And I want you to know today that Yeshua is our peace. And maybe you know that, but you need to slow down. Maybe you know that, and you need to take time away and get into his word and get quiet. Or maybe you know that, but you need to reach out for help. There's something bothering you. There's some issue. And I'm here to tell you that everyone needs someone to help them through. And that's why God sent great counselors. In the Bible, people always went to great counselors, and kings went to people for advice. And I'm a learner. You know, I got the big L going on all the time. So be inspired today. Be inspired to seek the greatest hope for peace, and that is Yeshua. And if you already know him, be inspired to seek him in a deeper, more powerful, more peaceful way, and let him handle everything. Place all your cares at his feet. He's more than able. God bless you, and I hope this was a little bit inspiring. Shalom.